What's up, everybody? Little football blues edition
Oh, relax, Rich.
of Overpromised.
It's Valentine's Day. Welcome to Overpromised, our bonus podcast. Sending you some love, spreading the love here on our bonus show.
All right.
Our very special Valentine's Day special. Let's go. By the way, to start it off,
Yep.
since you have the football blues, sorry about your 49ers.
Yeah, now I'm in the stage of like sadness. That's the grief stage I'm in. I'm like,
I got you a Valentine.
oh, he did. Huh?
I did. Spot, you want to show him? Time to turn up the Riz, everybody. It's
Anthony
Valentine's
Rizzo.
Day. Yeah. Happy Valentine's, Poppy. Because look at you, man. You're sad about your Niners. You're wearing a Mr. Rogers sweatshirt right now. Time to turn up the Riz, bring the romance, getting good vibes. Get ready for March Madness, basketball, and baseball, bro. Turn up the Riz.
Well, you know what? I know football is in the rear view,
Yeah.
but I have a card that you could give any woman you dated in your life.
Oh, okay.
This is for you. Happy
thought you
Valentine's
forgot.
Day. This is for you.
Thanks.
Tommy DeVito.
We can go upstairs to my room, but we have to be quiet because my parents are home. Why would you do that?
Because every Jersey guy lived with his parents until they're like 30, right?
It's true. Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Hey, Tommy DeVito.
I thought you forgot. Thanks for thinking of me.
And I wanted to get one last Tommy DeVito reference in because I don't know if we'll ever talk about him again.
Ooh.
Oh, he'll be serving gabagool at a deli in New Jersey next year.
Sending you love on Valentine's Day, Papa. And because it's our Valentine's Day special here on Overpromised, you know, the stuff we couldn't fit into our show on Fox Sports Radio, how about we get into loving Valentine-themed sports-related names?
Oh, that's
For
a
your
very
pleasure.
that's a very wordy way to say it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say your most romantic
There you
athletes.
go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Do you want to start with one of your favorites? Because I know you love his floppy hair.
Yeah.
I mean, Pete Rose.
I love his floppy hair.
How do you not throw Pete Rose on the list?
Imagine this guy diving headfirst into DMs.
Oh,
Just-
I was DMs.
No, DMs.
Oh,
just,
I was-
to throw his game out there and be like, yo, man, I'm the league leading hitter of all time. Let's get down to business.
I don't think Pete Rose was diving headfirst into DMs in the 70s. He was
Look at
diving
that.
headfirst into something else.
Pete Rose. He ain't giving you the rose. That's romantic. How about this one? You'll love this one.
Yeah.
Some people call him Bobby Magic,
Yeah.
but it's really Bobby Valentine. Bobby, will you be my Valentine?
Does he wear the fake mustache and glasses when he's cheating?
Because that's love right there. That's
Buddy,
romance.
it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I got one for you. How about Kevin Love?
Oh, that's a very loving name for sure. Spreading the love like Kevin. Got to do that on this very special day. Kevin Love. I got another one for you. Josh Hart.
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart's a good
The
one.
good one. You got to throw that in there on Valentine's Day. Now, you're thinking, how does this one fit in? Ron Darling. Like someone's darling.
How does it not fit
Ron
in?
Darling.
That's a romantic name right there.
He was so handsome in Shallow Hal.
Very handsome man. Yeah. Imagine if you were going out to dinner with the Darlings. That's very romantic right there. And my favorite, number one sports-related romantic name, Greg the Hammer Valentine. Greg the Hammer, dude.
The wrestler?
Yeah.
With the blonde mullet.
Greg the Hammer Valentine. You got to bring the hammer tonight.
I mean, if you
gotta
go
bring the
wrestlers,
romance.
if you go on wrestlers, how do you not bring up brother love? Because I love you.
I love you. Dude, I love how his face was all red.
Well,
big red tomato.
I mean, imagine Vince McMahon, who's not in a good spot these days. Imagine Vince McMahon in the 90s saying, hey, we're going to paint your face pink. You're going to wear a white suit, and you're just going to spread love.
I love the gimmicks. Yeah, he spread love. Spread love, spread cheeks, and enjoy your night. And a shout out to the Heart Foundation since we're at it. The Heart Foundation.
I got a couple others that maybe a little less appropriate.
Spot,
but,
you look a little like Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Thanks.
Goatee going?
Yes.
What about, a little bit. What about Dick Paradise? How appropriate is that on Valentine's Day?
Oh, honorable mentions. Yeah, these are real athletes. This guy played hockey in Minnesota. Dick Paradise. You going there tonight?
I hope my wife is going there.
How about this one? John David Booty. Good luck getting some. Former Viking, John David Booty.
You know what we wish for everyone? To get some John David booty tonight. Well, not him, but you know what I mean. Get some booty tonight. All right, well, hey, it is Overpromised.
You forgot the best one, Rich. He was a former Boston Patriot.
A Boston
You're forgetting
Patriot?
a Patriot on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
He's a true Patriot, American Patriot. Dick Felt. There
Dick
you go.
Felt.
Yeah, shout out to him on this Valentine's Day.
So, hey.
Romance.
Have at it. Now, something we didn't get to on today's Fox Sports Radio show.
Very honorable mention right there.
I know we mentioned it in the update yesterday with Dan Byer, but the breakup of Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan.
No.
How could you even believe in love now that they're not together anymore?
My whole life is a lie.
But you got to think, like, you think Scotty and Michael are like, all right, probably for the best. That's a freaking weird thing. No?
Really weird. Look, there was a 16-year age difference. Larsa Pippen, 49. I can't really judge that much because my relationship is not much better as far as age difference. But he was 33. I think the point is, it's Michael Jordan's son and Pippen's ex-wife. Now, word on the streets is they're hitting a rough patch. They're not officially done. They just wiped their social media. In today's world, that implies you're done.
Yeah, you can't be wiping social media and say you're still at it. By the way, wasn't there a rumor that something absurd, like they were making love how many times a day? Like something stupid. Like,
5 times a day.
Yeah, we were having sex 5 times a day.
It's true.
What are you, a college freshman?
Larsa always bragged about their lovemaking and how often it was, how great everything was. But that's also an indicator that there's trouble in thick paradise sometimes, because people bragging about their relationships, it's like, that's why when you see people so lovey-dovey on social media too, I don't buy into it, because everybody has some troubles along the way. Now, the story is that they're just calling a timeout.
By the way, anytime someone's having trouble in their sex life from now on, I'm going to be like, oh, you're having trouble in dick paradise. That's the best reference. That might be your best reference of the day.
Former hockey player.
Yeah.
So they're calling a timeout. They're having issues and trying to figure things out moving forward. Just a rough patch. Non-specific as to what really happened, but hey, relationships aren't easy. They're tough. And, we want to go over some of the advice that people ask for and go through during these rough patches of life.
I'd like to say that you and I are experts in the world of advice. Maybe a little bit. We've been there, done that. We've had our fair share of dating, different women over the years since we've been friends.
You've said it.
And here's a couple pieces of advice from me to you. Number 1, don't talk shit about a girl your buddy is dating. Because what'll happen is this. You go to the bar, your buddy's sitting there crying over his beer. Man, dude, she's the worst. She effing left me. I hate her. Then you know what you do? You say something stupid like,
I never liked
that whore anyway.
Yeah, she was a bitch anyway, man. You're better off.
And then 2 weeks later, your buddy's like, yeah, I'm back with Stephanie. And you're like, oh.
And it ruins that friendship a little bit.
Good for you.
Because you were honest. You were trying to be a good friend. Like, yeah, man, you know what? She always seemed like, not that trustworthy anyway. I heard things about her anyway. You're better off. And now, he's mad at you because you were trying to help him out. I think the real advice here is just to let that person vent. Yeah. Don't say too much and just be there for support.
Say shit. I have 2 buddies that don't talk anymore because one was going through a breakup and the other guy was like, he was joking, but not. He's like, yeah, I never liked that dirty whore Jezebel. He was like, yeah, no one liked her. Your family didn't like her. I'll tell you what, I didn't like her. And then they got back together and he was like, yeah, I'm back with her. Never heard from the dude again. What are you going to do?
Talk smack about the significant other. Just let your pal, let your buddy vent about whatever they're going through and be there for them, to share a drink, to make them laugh. Yeah, don't disparage the other person, because Rich is right. Chances are they'll get back, maybe even if it's for a few months, they'll get back and then you look like the asshole.
Yeah, don't be that person. And you know what you got to keep in mind also? Don't give shitty advice. Nothing bothers me more than when a buddy who comes to you or a friend, like if God forbid you came to me with a breakup scenario or one of our buds and like, what should I do? If I gave awful advice like, F her, just go bang someone else, that's like have some thoughtful advice. Like the whole idea of to get over someone, you got to get under someone else. Like, don't give cliche, terrible advice of just how
about, from the recipient, if you're going through the struggles and the strife, you'll talk to anybody, right?
Of course.
How about don't seek advice from people who have no knowledge in the dating world or the dating world today? Like, I could be talking to my parents or something. My dad will be like, hey, yeah, why don't you just, suck it up and move on? It's like, well, Dad, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes they just don't get it because they haven't dated anyone in 150 years. So, seek advice from people who are living it, who understand. But also, don't be giving crap advice either, because it's a lot of things that you're going to say are way easier said than done.
Relationships aren't easy, but always remind your friend going through some shit that relationships shouldn't be that hard. Like, it should make you happy. Like, I get it. Kids, marriage, life, things aren't easy. But if you got a friend that's always bitching about this girl, or a girl that's bitching about how crappy your dude is, it's time to move on. Like, you don't need to salvage everything.
You know what I would give along those lines? I'd give the advice to not press so hard. Because what I've noticed in my relationships, in those frantic moments of trying to save the relationship, the way Larsa and Marcus are trying to save theirs, sometimes the more you press, the more it backfires. The more you push, the more they pull. It's like Alex Rodriguez. The more he tried to hit home run, the less he would, right? So the more effort you're putting into it, the more desperate you seem, and it turns off your partner. So back off and relax and let it breathe a little bit, then reassess. So I'm giving good advice, I think, here on Overpromised.
Fantastic advice. Now, one more quickie.
Don't press so hard.
One more quickie here on Overpromised before we say farewell. And it's something we used to do back in the day on our SiriusXM show. We still do it on our Patreon once in a while, and that's a friend in need. And a friend in need is a friend indeed. So, if you ever have issues or, some stuff you want to run by someone, hey, we're here. And John hit us up in Toledo, and holy Toledo. He said, guys, I'm dating a new girl. I'll sum it up quick. He's dating a new girl, and he sort of made
Hey, girl.
What you doing?
I'm sorry.
He started dating this girl, and he made some pretty sweet plans for this weekend. And she's like, but this weekend's not Valentine's Day. I want to go out tonight. And my first thought is, if you bump into someone that pulls that move, pain in the ass, cut bait, jump ship. If some girl is like,
it's a red flag.
It's a red flag. I mean,
but hold on. When you look back at all the efforts you put in, the early stages of your relationships, don't you think that's kind of nice? It's an early relationship. I think if you don't care, that's indication of you're in a comfy relationship. Right? So it's like different stages of a relationship.
We have a friend, a dear friend of ours.
Okay.
That every year she's like, we're getting together for my birthday. If her birthday lands on a Tuesday, she expects everyone to go out to dinner on a Tuesday night because it's her birthday. I'm like, hey, why don't we just do something maybe Friday? But Tuesday is my birthday. That to me is a pain in the ass characteristic. And all you're doing is you're seeing an early sign that this person is needy AF, as the kids say.
Rich is really against this. I'm wondering if it's justification for people who didn't plan ahead. I think a lot of times people didn't plan ahead. They're like, we'll just go out on Friday. What's the big deal? Because Valentine's Day is on Wednesday. And if that's special to them, is it that big of a deal?
Special to them, they're a child.
Because you think so. Why are you so mad at that, though?
All right, if you're with someone right now, today's Valentine's Day?
Today's Valentine's, papi. Happy Valentine's, papa.
If your girlfriend or wife.
Yeah.
What's interesting in a world where everything's ever changing.
But again, what about young new love? Young new love, like you want to go out and celebrate. You're going to tell some girl you're trying to impress. I'm just posing a question. You're trying to impress this girl, right? She could be your future wife. You know what?
Puppy.
I thought about it. How about we just go on Friday? Because I really don't care that much. He's like, I thought we were going to do something. You're going to want to let down. I think this is good advice for someone that's been in a relationship for a long time.
No, because now it's too late then. If you've been in a relationship a long time, I think it's an early red flag that if this girl is so demanding that like, no, today it's Valentine's Day. Get them out of here. Right. I can't deal with that shit.
I say there's truth to what Rich is saying. I think you make a mental note. Like, ooh, this might be a high maintenance girl with a lot of expectations. But I also look back at the attempts I made as a younger fella, and I think that was nice of me to try to go all out to impress somebody, to show that you cared. Do you have to do it on the actual day? No. Is it better if a woman is more understanding that, hey, we'll celebrate just on a day where it's not that crowded? Yes. But I also think you should leave it up to her. Like when you're calling that shot, I think let her sort of bring that up. That's my advice. But I do agree with what Rich is saying.
It's an interesting thought. We live in a world now where everyone's so equal, rightfully so. We've come a long way in 2024. Is there ever going to be a day where guys have to pretend that we care about Valentine's Day? Like, think about it. Is it all? Because when we talk about
Are you
this
trying
on,
to say you didn't appreciate the Valentine I got you?
no, but what I'm saying, when we talk about this on Fox Sports Radio or you're doing your stuff on Sirius XM, is Valentine's Day still accepted as a holiday where men buy women something? Or do you have to pretend like, I'm a guy, I want something too? Because I don't give a funk or a waggle.
See,
I don't
but
give a
that's
shit
why
about
you're
that.
projecting like the dinner doesn't matter. Yo, you got to turn up the riz a little
You
bit.
expect something from
and
your
show
girl.
that woman you care.
Do you expect something?
Here's what I expect.
Yeah.
I expect her to be grateful when I hand her a box of Russell Stovers and gas station flowers, right? And I get the caramels. That's right. Yeah, thanks for the chocolates. And I eat the caramels, and that's all I expect.
By the way, is Russell Stovers and Whitman the same level to you? Whereas Whitman,
It's all pharmacy chocolate. Yeah.
but I'm saying like is one like the bootleg in your mind is like Whitman below Russell Stovers?
Look,
Would you now I have a question.
I think you got to bring the romance. I think you can't be as harsh as Rich is saying here, because if you're not bringing the romance, someone else will. People are very disposable in today's world, man. So if you're not willing to take her out on this day, if you're not willing to make reservations, if you're not willing to buy some chocolates, someone else will. And women have options. I'm just saying, be safe. I'm saying play the game and enjoy the night. Turn up the riz, man.
It'll blow your mind. A Whitman sampler is made by Russell Stover.
Oh, well, we'll say they got us by the freaking huevos. And by the way,
I think if she says, I don't like Russell Stovers, I want C's only.
I'm reading
a whole $13 on the woman you love.
Yo, C's candy? That shit's expensive. Rob G from Rob Parker Show?
Yeah.
I bought some candy from his kid's school.
Yeah.
It's like $30 for a little thing. C's is the top level, right?
I bought one for my girlfriend and for my daughter. I think you also got to take care of all the women in your life. Hey, I love you like brother love.
Well-
so look, it's a little bit of what Rich is saying. It could be a red flag, but I don't think you toss her to the curb because she has expectations. You should have some for yourself. Spread the love. Turn up the riz.
Someone just was rude to me. Reading our feedback. Someone sent me a Valentine's Day card, and it said, hope you weren't looking for a ring. Love the 49ers.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey, by the way, isn't that an amateur move? Like, don't get engaged tonight because it's considered like a gift. Don't they say that about Christmas and every
If
other
you
holiday?
get engaged on a technical holiday, if you break up,
Yeah.
you can't get the ring back. So don't do it on a holiday. A little reminder from us to you.
All right.
I
Well,
will see you guys on our next Overpromised. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. And if you don't do something tonight, don't bitch and complain about it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Valentine's, Papa.
Papa. Papa. Till then, arrivederci, baby.
Valentine's,
See you in the Overpromised land.
Happy Valentine's,
Adios.
papi. Happy Valentine's, papi. Happy Valentine's, papi. Happy Valentine's, papi.